Yo! What is up? Friday here in the lounge. We are hanging out. Thought we'd kick off a Friday. Fun little Friday. Got a little tale from Reddit. Another little fun, coincidentally poop-filled adventure from Reddit that we're sharing this morning. It's from the Am I Overreacting subreddit. Something that I'm not a member of, or not join the channel, but like to dive into it every once in a while. That's another relationship based question. This time we flipped the script. This time it's the guy posting and posing the question about the female. I also want to quickly shout out the shirt. My neck, my back, stop the war in Iraq. Fun little play on that song, my neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. This is a piece of merch from Jeffrey Osmus, stand-up comedian. I want to say the shirts work too, because they're no longer fighting the war in Iraq, so at least the United States. So shout out. But I've seen him in show twice. Once in Detroit, once in Ann Arbor. Went with my mom previously in March of 2025, and then saw him like December of 23. So a little bit of time in between, but very funny. One of my favorite comedians currently out right now, and I think just gonna be pretty regularly known name in the comedy world for the educated. If you're smart, like he said, his brand of comedy is for it's like if you made a Venn diagram, it's for, he says, liberals who aren't pussies and Republicans who aren't retarded. I think that's what he said. Yeah, I'm fucking that up. He's obviously he's much funnier than I am, and he's a great comedian. But either way, we're gonna dive into let's get into this shit. All right. So, am I overreacting? She shit with me in the shower. Hello, long time lurker, first time poster. Throwaway because I don't want this affiliated with my main. So this is like a fake account they're using that they probably aren't going to use again. They don't want their identity to possibly be traced between their previous posts. Oh, I guess this is two women. My fault. I, female 22, have been dating this girl, female 21, for about 3 months, and it's been great. The only red flag I've seen before this was she was a bit messy, leaving things without putting them away, including the trash. Well, anyway, yesterday we went to a karaoke club, shout out, got super wasted, and she spilled her drink all over us. No big deal. We went to my apartment. We were in the shower. Nothing sexy or anything. We were too drunk for that. But I remembered looking down, and there was a streak on the bottom of the shower. And I asked her what it was. I shit you not. She looks at me and says, "Oopsie, I did a poopsie." Kind of like, I guess, fucking White Chicks. One of the Wayans brothers is at dinner with Latrell Spencer, aka what's his name? You know what I'm talking about though. And then she pushed a ball of shit into the drain with her toe. I didn't know what to say. I kind of just stood there. This chick just pooped. I told myself that she was drunk and we could talk about it tomorrow. Fast forward to this morning, we woke up. I could not get what I saw yesterday out of my head, so I tried to keep it light and laugh about the pooping, maybe try to get it into the toilet in the future. And she goes on to explain that she just feels so comfortable with me and she doesn't want to hide who she is anymore. And I asked if she's someone who poops in the shower all the time, and she does. I asked if she could refrain from doing it in my shower, and she agreed. I just feel like I can't move past this, and I look at her, and I can't look at her the same, and I kind of want to break up with her. Am I overreacting? Well, no, you are not overreacting. That is insane. And there's a couple of comments. I'm gonna scroll back because you can see who the original poster is and stuff like that, and they do follow up with one of these posts Okay, someone replies, no, this is just a nasty and disgusting person, and I don't care how comfortable you are with each other. Pooping in the shower is just something that should never happen, especially being so cavalier about it. That's just too much. You cannot unsee that. And then finally, then like you see the reply from this individual where they explain that they agree. They find it pretty gross, and they've actually had that foot in their mouth during their sexy time, as they said it. So, pretty fucking gross. So fucking sick. Willie B just walked in the house. Up.
What's happening right here?
Yo, what's up, Willie?
What's happening?
Not much.
What up, Chase Lounge? What's been happening right here?
A little bit of an interruption this morning. The show, or like just the recording got interrupted, so not going to be able to, finish the episode. We'll have to save the waffle stomp for another episode. And I didn't get to dive into what I wanted to. I wanted to shout out the homies. So quickly before I am able to, or before I have to sign off, and we have to get rolling with the rest of what we got going on today. Everything's kind of starting a little earlier. So shout out to my guy Nate, Zach, Harley P, Hunter. I mean, I really wanted to like dive into some fun memories with the boys, but like I said, we'll save that for next week. And sorry for the expedited episode, but we'll get after it again, and we'll see you alligators later.